I admire these paintings and think how nice of a change it is to relax and enjoy art. Never mind. We do a little interior decorating, order useless items on Amazon, and then some go-karting. We enter that one building from Transformers 2 where we get air torpedoes shot at us, almost recircumcised, and fall from the stratosphere. Not to worry, I was wearing my plot armor underwear. They have SpongeBob on them. We hopped into this convertible, which apparently doesn't mean it converts to a submarine. Should have been more clear in the name. The squad leader decided to play IRL Subnautica, meaning I was now the Overlord, Dictator, Emperor. Or just squad leader, if you prefer the lame version. Our next mission was supposed to be quiet. It wasn't, since this is Battlefield, not a silent movie from the 30s. Speaking of silent, I don't see the logic in making the guy without vocal cords the leader of a fire team. That's like making a guy without hands a head surgeon. We found the guys we were here to save.
Who are these VIPs?
They're very important people.
I'm eternally grateful he was here to give us a definition of VIP. On the roof, we borrowed this helicopter, which is the American way of saying stole with no intention of giving back. One of the VIPs got shot, and I want to take this moment to honor his contributions to the story.
All this violence. Where does it lead to, Sergeant? This is not what.
We celebrated his passing by doing his favorite pastime, putting firecrackers inside of engines. That's actually mine. His is probably reading Gandhi quotes and only jerking off to women if at least 80% of their body is covered. We hailed a water Uber and brought half a China with us. Back on the ship, I wandered around like a dream fan looking for their dad. Unlike them, I found who I was looking for. The next mission wouldn't be led by me, instead Mr. Dictionary, also known as... They call me Duncan, the way I be whipping these donuts. We penetrated the Titan. There's a couple ways you could interpret that. Choose whichever one suits the fantasies I know you have about me. We did some synchronized filming, as well as synchronized letting our fellow soldiers die slow death. We got the VHS tape we came to collect, and then synchronically killed the Chinese. Once the Titan turned Titanic, we dipped and returned to the 4 elixir card unlocked in Bone Pit. We disembarked, and I taught everyone how to open a door. I think I'll stay away from teaching. We went to go get sunlight, and apparently the CIA didn't teach how to climb ladders. Just had to get an entire neighborhood addicted to crack. After we cleared the bridge, I forced the captain to write a double-spaced MLA format speech about how amazing we all are. The next mission saw Hannah joining our squad. Are we fighting a war or throwing a pep rally? I got my answer when we recreated the Normandy beach landing. As fun as killing the yellow people was, the real fun began after our tank jacking. We committed grand destruction auto, and then this car pinned me against a wall.
Hey, baby.
Jealous, the Titanic showed up hoping for a threesome. I escaped the hydrogen-oxygen compound and explored the sewers. I can't tell if the smell is from the water or Pack's 3-week-old Lunchable. As fun as shooting up airports was, we had to depart since Minions the Rise of Gru was starting soon. We didn't make it since Hannah's loyalty was almost as non-existent as her driving skills.
Women.
Prison life was filled with hourly torture sessions with Dr. Wu. On the bright side, I was able to get a cool knife and my roommate was an interior decorator. I showed everyone my new toy and was having such a good time I felt the prison full of dangerous convicts should join in. I found Irish in a fight and wanted to see if he would win. We'll never know since Dima is allergic to fun. If he had lost, I would have bought a new squad mate off Wish. Or I would have, if buying people wasn't outlawed in 1865. The last time we were truly free. After Dima beat his high score on Tetris, we got rescued by Hannah herself. She switches teams like she's Kevin Durant. Outside, we had a snowball fight and got on the ski lift. After the mandatory overly dramatic first-person cutscene, we rode through Indianapolis, only stopping to get dinner suggestions. One time I was getting ice cream with a friend who wanted to pay. I wasn't going to let them, but they insisted. At the register, they were forearm deep in their wallet trying to find the money. They eventually pulled out 2 pennies and asked if that was enough. It wasn't, since we're in 2022, not the Cretaceous period. My friend tried giving me the 2 cents afterwards, but he obviously needed it more than I did. I'm sure glad we fought through half of Russia just for Major Look Like a Man to not help us at all. We stole her battle bus, and once at our destination, caused an unnatural natural disaster. Major takes testosterone rewarded our efforts with a ride that was neither safe nor legal.
It's the worst goddamn 3 hours of my life.
At least Irish enjoyed it. Not wanting to miss moving out of the Valkyrie, we prematurely left the sky bus we were riding on. I figure now's a good time to explain why this video is so short. This video was low-key a struggle to make. My last video was AC2, which is a game with a lot of freedom. They basically say kill this guy and feel free to use prostitutes, Robin Hoods, and the US Marine Corps to help you. While Battlefield assumes you are dropped on your head and gives you less freedom than a person of color in the 1700s. It was a big change, like an American going to Europe and discovering they don't deep fry their vegetables. Like every military shooter ever, the situation was bad and only one person could fix it. No, not Ryan Gosling, the mute protagonist who could solo every single Clash Royale card one-handed. Even though this video was hard to make, it was fun, but not nearly as much fun as blowing Irish back to Mesopotamia.